Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack, and we have got live tournament action coming at you right now on GSL's Belcher Beach. I love this map. I always say this. I know you guys probably get bored of me saying it, but I would buy real estate on this map if it were available. However, it is not. I do not have a way to get to the Caprillo sector from here, so I just do what I can, you know. That's okay. So we try and play as many games on this map as possible. I try and add it into the map pool. Or like the first map in all of the tournaments, just about all of them. I think it's an extremely well-balanced map, and it's tons and tons of fun to watch how things are going on this map. But good stuff here. We've got Felvo versus birdkicker, and we did see birdkicker take out Valkyrie in that last match. Oh my goodness, birdkicker, just phenomenal player in that guy. Really good stuff. I mean, Valkyrie is not an easy one to take down. He is a Grandmaster as well. So Grandmaster versus Grandmaster in that last one. Let's take a look and see what Felvo is. I'm not quite sure, so we will find out. He is, oh wow, he is a diamond, the last diamond in our bracket today. So yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting. Maybe a little upset potentially here. But birdkicker is tough to take a win off of, that is for sure. Birdkicker is going to be spawning as our orange Zerg up here in the top left, and in the bottom right we do find Felvo as the blue Zerg. So Zerg versus Zerg on this map, just kind of fun. I mean, it's okay. I'll be honest, I really don't much care for the Zerg versus Zerg matchups on this map sometimes, because they ruin the scenery. No other reason. I mean, the map is balanced just fine. But you know, I mean, all this creep on these nice sandy beaches to me just does not seem to fit. Just does not seem to fit. So I like it better with Terran and Protoss, but that's okay. It's not like it's imbalanced or anything like that. Birdkicker going to be going for his spawning pool here right away. Felvo as well. Both of these guys getting 4 Zerglings out at about the same time. Queen's almost the identical timing. Birdkicker is ahead on his metabolic speed boost right now. And Felvo going to be droning just a little bit. There is the metabolic speed boost for Felvo. Not too far behind his opponent. Baneling nest already for birdkicker. My goodness. And a roach warren for Felvo. So this is interesting because if Felvo can get out enough roaches soon enough, he should be okay to hold off some serious baneling attacks from birdkicker. However, it will come down to micro of these units right here, the ones that you see taking minerals back to the hatchery. Yeah, you don't want to have banelings blowing up anywhere near those guys. So it takes a little bit of micro there. Have got to get that done. Otherwise, you can get yourself in trouble. So far, nice control. Here comes some Zerglings cruising into the base here. Oh, gonna be taking out these Zerglings of Felvo. Losing 2 there for Felvo. Not a good start to his defense, which he is definitely going to have to put on. Birdkicker cruising a lot of Zerglings across the map right now. Let's take a look at the units tab for just a moment. Just up to 18 drones to 18 drones now for Felvo. Went down from 19. Looks like he's going to be putting up a spine crawler. Probably not a bad idea, but having to pull drones here to fend this off from birdkicker. Nice control though. Looks like he did do it in pretty decent style. However, that is going to be a little bit painful. He did lose a drone there, and if these Zerglings can get into a good position soon enough and get some banelings in the right position, he could be in a little bit of trouble. So, but there are no banelings yet, and it looks like he has stopped streaming. I say that. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at this. Birdkicker did go for Roach. Did he cancel his baneling nest? I think he did. Yeah, because it was right there. He canceled his baneling nest and went straight for Roach. He's going to be playing defensively now for just a little while. He saw the defenses there from Felvo and decided that it wasn't going to work. So, not bad. Interesting play here. Birdkicker definitely, this is what I like so much about high-level play. And this is what really sets apart high-level players from lower-level players, is that the high-level players know how to adapt very quickly to changes in the game. So he sees a couple different things. I don't even know exactly what it is he saw that made him change his mind. However, he did change his mind, and he adapted just like that. Boom, made the switch, and we'll go from there, and is still in great position because of that. So a little bit of deny here. Ooh, nice there, taking the Vespian Geyser to save the drone. I love it. That was beautiful play there by Felvo. Man, you gotta love these guys. He is a great player too. I'm actually very, very impressed with that. So he is a diamond level player. However, that is a pro move. Doesn't matter what league you're in. You can make pro moves anytime. Good map control here from birdkicker. Felvo trying to take it away a little bit here. Trying to get a scout over here to see what's going on. He is indeed going to... Oh, did he see it? I don't know if he got in far enough. Yeah, he did. He got in. Oh, he's got an overlord here that scouted it. That's what it was. Okay. Never mind. He has scouted the hatchery here. They expand, so he is feeling pretty safe to go to his 2 base. But good scouting. Birdkicker does have map control right now, which is going to definitely work in his favor at this point. And getting some Zerglings in the base for some scouting information. Does not see any other tech structures. That was a beautiful run by there. Good scouting information now for birdkicker. Knows exactly what his opponent's doing. Did not see a LIR, however, a LIR going down immediately after. We're going to see double evolution chambers now from Felvo. 1 evolution chamber right now for birdkicker. He is getting missile attack level 1. That is definitely going to be good for those roaches that he is currently massing up at the front of his expansion here. Setting himself up pretty solid, it looks like. Oh, and Swift out on the live stream saying that he canceled it as soon as he scouted the Roach Warren. And I think that is exactly what it was. He saw the Roach Warren. Okay, not going to be able to make it stick. Roaches are going to be too beefy for me to deal with. So, made the switch. I love it. I mean, this is what we really have come to expect from our higher level players so far in these Let It Ride tournaments on Saturday nights. But pretty good stuff. Yeah, more scouting going on here. Felvo trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, and getting in all the way. Nothing much going on here, so not too much tech to really scout here. He did see just a single evolution chamber, so that's going to make him feel pretty confident on his double evo here for just a little while. He is going to be getting a spire, though, so interesting play here right now from Felvo. Looks like he might want to start doing some harass, I'm guessing. Could be interesting. Let's take a look at the units tab for just a moment. 38 drones for birdkicker, down to 37, and 30 for Felvo. So a slight advantage, economic advantage there for birdkickers, looking pretty solid. But solid 2 base really for both players, and nobody is out of this matchup yet. Let's take a look at units lost. Birdkicker has lost a little bit more in that one exchange where he had a whole bunch of those Zerglings. But yeah, pretty solid. And on the live stream, Swift saying Felvo looks better than Diamond. I probably would agree with you, man. He is pretty solid player. I'm liking what I'm seeing here quite a bit. But, you know, I mean, even if it's like, say, his Smurf account from Korea or something like that, I guess it doesn't matter because any level of player essentially is welcome in this tournament. But yeah, he's definitely looking really solid. So. And to make it this far in the tournament does speak very, very highly for his skill level. So that's pretty good. Birdkicker is going to be taking a 3rd here. Scouted right away here from Felvo. Interested to see if Felvo going to try and put some pressure on this expand. There goes some Zerglings. Looks like he may just cruise over there and poke around, make his opponent come out and defend it. There they go right there. This is probably a good idea. We'll let him know just a little bit about his opponent's forces. All of them going down. He did see this Roach army. However, birdkicker did not take all of them. It's a little sneaky there. I like it. Didn't give away the entire force number. So that's actually pretty good. And here come the mutas. Now this is where birdkicker has got to make a quick tech switch. Either that or be extremely good with... Oh, look at this. He scouted it. And what does he do? Hydralisk Den immediately. And these mutas going to be cruising around the field. Birdkicker is supply blocked right now. However, he is going to be backing up into a defensive position. He's probably feeling like this hatchery here going to have to be abandoned here for just a moment. Oh my goodness, he's cruising out across the map. Looks like he might be trying to put a little bit of pressure on with his roach force here. He does have +1 attack on these guys, but he will be going up against the exact same upgrade and a pretty even number of roaches here. But here he comes anyway, nonetheless, going straight in for some damage, but backing out immediately. Does not think that he can keep that one going. These mutas going to be following around here for just a moment. Oh, and Impreza saying that Felvo did say after his match with him that he is getting close to his promotion. So that is actually pretty cool. So high level diamond here. But yeah, I mean, really, really great play so far. I do like the infestors here from Birdkicker, and I do like how quickly he got his hydras out. So as soon as he scouted those mutalisks, boom, time for some hydras. Got that sucker down the way that he needed to. A couple spore crawlers here for defense. Just wants to keep those guys out of his mineral line. But Birdkicker, I'd say he's in pretty decent shape. I mean, Swift was saying he's not looking too good. I think he was just in a transition mode there for just a moment. I think that he's going to be okay here. He's got, I think, a great unit composition at this point with those hydras and the infestors and the roaches. He's going to be looking pretty solid for... to get into his late game here, I think. But, I mean, Felvo did do some pretty good work there, keeping his opponent on his back there for just a little while. Oh, here comes the harass. Not going to happen for too much longer. These guys backing out immediately. Muta's going to be cruising around the field here. We'll watch these guys as they split. Just trying to maintain map control. And the nice thing for Felvo is he does have map control right now, and that is one of the nicest things about Mutalisks. If you're good with them, if you keep moving them around, you can maintain map control and keep your opponent back on his heels for just a little while. And now it will come down to when Birdkicker feels like he has got enough AA for defense and enough AA for an attack. Then he will decide to probably push out. These three mutas not going to do very much. Just poking around to see if there are any weaknesses for Birdkicker. Not going to find any. And I do like, I really, really like having these Hydralisks mixed into the army like this. This DPS is going to be extremely useful for him. Plus these infestors. Oh man, this is a nice looking force here from Birdkicker. He does have a lot of infestors right now. I'd like to see maybe just a few more. Well, actually that's not a bad number of roaches. He's doing fine. Let's not argue with the master, the Grand Master. We'll not second guess him too much. How's that? But this expand for Birdkicker has seen its better day. However, it looks like he is going to be sending a bunch of Hydras over here to try and defend it. Ooh, he didn't even get the cancel on it. That was brutal. Nice. Fungal growth going down. These guys are going to get sniped here. But good snipe by Felvo. He did get the snipe on that hatchery. Not command center. I probably said command center. It feels like I said command center. I didn't mean it. It was an accident. But yeah, so I mean, nice unit composition here for Birdkicker. He's going to be able to deal pretty solid with these forces for Felvo. Birdkicker sending the Overseer. He does scout these mutas. Gonna try and take these guys out. Fungal going down. And another fungal. And another fungal. And these guys are going to die with one more fungal. Boom. Nice looking defense here from Felvo. He does have a lot of roaches here. Good fungal going down there from Felvo. And Fungal's back and forth here from both players. Who is going to be the winner in this little exchange here? A lot of these Hydras are a little bit out of position, getting taken down here pretty quick. A lot of these roaches here for Felvo looking pretty solid, still in the green. And the forces for Birdkicker getting completely annihilated down there on the low ground, it looks like. Oh, a couple more fungals going down. Looks like he is going to continue to press this attack. He does have more infestors here. Those fungals coming in super, super handy. And now look at this. The tide's turning just a little bit. Looks like both of these armies are going to be going down almost completely at this point. But birdkicker did come up, I think, slightly behind there. He lost a little bit more. Let's take a look at units lost here for just a second. Yeah, he's indeed just a little bit behind, but not by too much. Wow, nice defense there by Felvo. It looks like he's going to be going for an immediate counterattack. I like it, I like it. Here he goes, cruising out across the map, taking this Zelnaga Tower. A new addition here from Mild Coco. Thank you, Mild Coco. Not a bad thing to add to the map. But there's another. I like the other version too that doesn't have it. I think it just makes people scout more. But here comes the attack. It looks like a birdkicker going to be in a little bit of trouble. A lot of fungals going down here. Felvo has an enormous amount of infestors. +2, +1 on his roaches. And the roaches here for birdkicker only have +2. However, looks like he did have higher roach numbers there, so was able to clean that up pretty good. He is going to have to go back and heal. All these roaches have to lick a couple wounds, it looks like. Just going to be healing up here for a moment. Uh-oh, this could be fun. Nice, I like it, I like it. Birdkicker going to be cruising out across the map. He does have quite a few roaches here, and these guys going to be heading in a different direction. That's 3 in there, 3 infestors, looking pretty solid. Going to go do some harass, looks like. Here comes the attack. Looks like birdkicker maxed out right now with his roaches. Going to be doing a lot of damage. A lot of fungal growths going down here from Felvo, though he does have an infestor advantage in a lot of ways. Wow, cleaning up birdkicker's force there fairly quickly, though. My goodness. Wow, but pretty even trade. Looks like birdkicker going to be remaxing an army here in just a moment. That's the cool thing. He is way on top of his injects, it looks like. Except for that one. That queen has got a lot of energy. She has not been doing her job. There she goes. Yeah, and Greater Spire out. Where was that? There it is right there. Greater Spire out. We are going to see our LIR attack level 1 going down. Looks like we may see, I'm guessing, maybe some broods or something. Except that LIR attack doesn't really help for broods, so it looks like he actually might just be sticking with Muta. Could be interesting. This expand here for birdkicker looking pretty good. He did deny this expand here. And Felvo going to be cruising out across the map. Now, the thing for Felvo is he does not know how quickly birdkicker has remaxed his army here with roaches. My goodness, look at all those roaches. +2/+2, though, for Felvo is nice. He's going to really have to do some serious micro and utilize those fungals extremely well here with this army, or he is going to find himself in a little bit of trouble. But at the same time, birdkicker going to be cruising out across the map here with his entire force. Both of these armies going to be a little bit out of position for this. Is birdkicker going to turn around, or is he going to press this attack? Look at that. We do have some broodlords. So the third going down almost immediately here for birdkicker. Looks like birdkicker going to be responding in kind. Does have some corruptors here as well. This corruptor is going to be taking out a lot of units. Here goes the attack for Felvo, looking pretty good. Looks like he is going to probably get the snipe on this. I don't know how these guys got so out of position here, but they did. But birdkicker looking to keep his army together pretty solid here. Boy, these corruptors sure doing a lot of damage. The meantime, Felvo pushing through this second base here, this natural expansion, at the same time taking out this other expand. My goodness, look at that. He's putting spine crawlers down at this location. Oh, there goes the cancel. But cruising into the main here, this Greater Spire going to get focused down. I don't know, man. Birdkicker looking pretty solid. Is taking this expand down here, trying to stay in this game. Felvo taking out that expand. The main here for birdkicker is still up and running. Doesn't look like he's in good position to defend it, though. So, I mean, we're in a serious base trade type of scenario at this point. Interesting stuff. Look at that. Felvo putting down a hatch in the center of the map. That is going to get taken out here. This is just one of those races. Who can kill all of the opponent's buildings faster? Got to love it. Wow. Felvo putting down a hatcher here. Looks like he is going to try and defend it too. Felvo cruising around with his burrowed infestors. I like this. Birdkicker going to be setting up defensively here at this expand. Looks like he's made his play on that one. Going to try and hold that down. The trouble here for Felvo is he's not going to be able to get back to mining off this base. This base here is almost completely mined out. Look at that. And so the nice thing here for Birdkicker is he did make a play, chose a base that he can probably defend. And he was going to be able to get some mining, a lot of mining done off of this base. Here comes the attack from Felvo. Felvo knows where he's going. Going to try and take this down. Here come the infestors. Going to try and fungal these guys. Oh, we are about to see a lot of infested Terran. Going to take out this base. Oh my goodness. And it looks as though Felvo may actually win this game. Nope, he didn't get the snipe. He should have sniped this hatchery. All he really had to do was snipe the hatchery. So that was a mistake there. And Birdkicker, wow, he saved a lot of these drones. My goodness. This is the only building right now for Birdkicker, and this is the only building for Felvo. One hatch each. I mean, what do you do here if you're Felvo? I mean, my goodness, he's got to do something. Oh no, he's taking an extractor here. That's, I guess, pretty smart. And an extractor here. That looks like it though. No other buildings. He's trying to hide units all over the map. Yeah, the tough thing for Felvo, he has got to get back on top of some mining. Otherwise, Birdkicker's just going to be able to overtake him here. So this is a tough situation for Felvo. He's either got to make something happen and go for the kill, or he has got to start getting some mining done here. That building not going to last. And Felvo, knowing what he's got to do, he is going to be cruising in here right now. Is he going to be able to get this done? Looks like the last final attack here. Felvo going to be trying to make this happen. Birdkicker got a nice looking defense here, putting down all sorts of everything that he can possibly do, trying to keep hold of this. Looks like he's going to be in a great situation, and there's the GG from Felvo. Extremely well played there by Birdkicker. Nice job by Felvo, though. That was a phenomenal game. I love the playstyle from both of these guys and how cool they stayed, even in the end there. Nice base trade. That was tons of fun to watch. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys in just a bit.